Last episode, I built this house for Steve, and... Hello, it's Lucas here, and as you can tell, in this past 10 months, I've gotten quite carried away with Minecraft World, and I've added a whole lot more than there was last episode. And you're probably wondering, Lucas, why were you gone for 10 months? Well, it all comes down to my camera, which you may have been able to tell in the intro bit that it's kind of shaky. If I move my camera around a bit, it starts to shake again. And so I held this video off for a long time because I didn't want to give out this really bad quality video with it shaking a lot. But I finally decided I need to show off Minecraft World because as I know it right now, I think it's finished. But that's a whole different thing. Let's just get on to the tour. So, of course, we have to start off on the first table, so I'm just gonna move this. I've just got a really janky setup with a rock holding up my phone, but that's okay. As you can tell, this is a lot different. Before, it was only these two buildings, and there was nothing in the foreground. But now, we've got all these new buildings. So, I guess I'm just gonna have to take you off my setup so I can show you. So, starting off, we've got the first two buildings in Minecraft World, of course. The Minecraft Cottage, which hasn't gone through too many changes. It's pretty much the same, and wow, my camera is shaky. And then, of course, across the street, we've got the barn. There's these two trees that I added. Well, there was a tree originally here before, but now it's different. And there's two trees here, just two oak trees. This came from some bee farm set. And, of course, here's the barn. It's the same thing that was in the original red barn set. A lot of you might know that set. And then moving along over here, we've got a new pathway. And here you can see we've got 6 stud long paths. They are 6 long so they can match the 3 block long pathways that are in Minecraft villages, because I tried to make a lot of these things similar to the Minecraft scale. And so you can see this moves down to the main area in all this. But I'm going to move over to see what you could have seen, which was my planned next episode, and it's just the Fox Lodge. Here, I'll move this out of the way so you can see it a bit better. That's actually a really nice shot. I've never seen it from there, so that's pretty funny. But this was going to be my planned next episode, although I had teased that build over there as the next episode. But this was really going to be the next episode. And it's a very simple interior. I just knocked over a tree. We got on the inside just a chest. Here, I'll try to move it out of the way. And... oh, it's empty. Never mind. It's an empty chest. And we've got a disc and a bed and a furnace. It's a very simple interior, but of course, it gets the job done. And then moving over, we got another spruce tree. I know you saw these two over here. But, you will see that most of this stuff, if not pretty much all of it, is, actual and official LEGO sets, because I haven't really been building all too much while I was gone. More like just adding things in while I was gone. And so, of course, we've got the, stable sets. I don't know if this is still on shelves, and, geez, it is shaking a lot. Alright, we got the stables. It's got 2 horses. This is Lucas's original horse, if you saw that first video. If not, I'll link it in the description. Don't quote me on that, because if I forget, then you'll know. Just click on my channel if I forget. But his new horse, which is, of course, equipped in diamond armor. And so, that's just a LEGO set. Also, there's a stack of hay bales, so you can replenish their food. And then moving on, you've got a farm. This farm is from the abandoned village set. My phone needs to stop shaking. See, this is why I didn't want to make the video, because you can see it's very shaky, but if you settle it down a bit, it should stop shaking. Maybe? Well, this farm is from the Abandoned Village set. There's these 2 added candles, and you can see there's a fire. I don't know why there's a fire there. It doesn't seem very good for the crops. And then there's just this bone and wheat. No, bread. Bread in there. So that's pretty nice. And these flowers. These flowers actually came from the stable set over here, which has a little cobble pathway and a flower that should be over there. There's a lot of hair all over this because I've got animals, but whatever. I also just noticed there's a hole here, which is not good. Over here, another part of the Abandoned Village set, which I added because this whole area is supposed to kind of feel like a fortification, like a military base, which is kind of weird because it took a really large turn from where it was. I gotta get that. Where it was last video, which was 10 months ago. So once again, I will probably just maybe I'll put the playlist in the description. That makes more sense. Come on, stop shaking so much. But you know, let's settle it down a bit. So, alright. Sorry, I accidentally paused the video, but let's just settle it and see. So here's, it's just got a blast furnace in here. I don't think you're supposed to be able to take off the roof. And then sliding over here, you've got a armor stand with diamond armor. That also came in the same set. Just some other random structures. More fire. This place is on fire. Training dummy, because I thought, you know, that would be perfect here. And, of course, we've got the abandoned house from the Abandoned Village set, which is not so abandoned anymore, and now has 2 beds and some other things. I think the other stuff is from the set itself. But I just thought, you know, that would be nice to have, like, a little military base. And then, back here, I gotta show this off before I show off the wall and fortification and leave. But you've got a little buffer stop right here for a minecart, because I made a track all the way to the edge, which is always what I wanted to do. I always wanted to have like a minecart system in this system. I'm saying system because it isn't really a system now, is it? But I always wanted to have like a little minecart track, so of course you got that. And then moving over here, we've got probably one of my favorite Minecraft sets ever, maybe. The sword outpost. I just love this sword. Maybe we could settle down a bit over here. Just to kind of, maybe, no. Okay, it's actually really shaky. We got this little tower over here, which, of course, if you know the set, I'm not picking that up or rebuilding that. But you got more fortifications over here and some TNT. And then we got 2 dispensers. And then on the inside there's a lantern, shulker box, which is from an end set, like a set. And I don't remember what it was called. It was just like a cheap. It was like the end arena or something like that. I don't know. Jukebox came from the set. All this other stuff came from the set. And there's also a chest on the side. I don't know if I showed that off, but whatever. And I just dropped my phone. And then, of course, I made a wall. This thing goes all the way to the end. It's 2 Minecraft blocks tall. So it's... You can't jump over it if you're a Minecraft minifigure, which all my Minecraft stuff for Minecraft World is in here right now. But if you were to try to scale it, you'd have to put a ladder down because you can't jump that. You'd just be like, but that doesn't matter because this person has a pickaxe and there's no one protecting it, so you could just walk through the front door. So the fortification is obviously just like a imaginary thing. It's not really very useful, and it wouldn't really defend from a lot of people. But I guess as long as you have people there the entire time, it'd work relatively okay. And I also forgot to mention, because I think there's one back here, but I have random crafting tables spread about. It's just supposed to look like a Minecraft server, and everyone knows if they're on a Minecraft server, there's going to be a bunch of random crafting tables, because people are just going to be leaving them about. But I think there's only one other one way back in the winter biome, so we're not going to go back there, but this is the desert biome, which is finally finished. It's more of a beach, but I just like to call it the desert biome. And you might be thinking, what happened? Because in the last video, this was over here. Well, I decided to move this house because I didn't want it to be directly in front of the sword outpost, because it was like literally right here. I think it was on this base plate, because I've got like a 16 by 16 base plate right here. It was right there, and great. Now I gotta fix this because I accidentally just broke it. Well, this is the inside of the desert biome. It's just held on by just a bunch of random bricks, because that's all I could really do, but that's loud. Okay. I don't know how loud that's gonna be on video, but let's hope not too loud. And there's also a few dead bushes. I don't know if there's more than just those two, but... And a few lanterns scattered around. It's very dark back here, but that's to be expected. There's also this really nice dripstone cave. It's obviously just a facade. You can't actually fall down there. If you try to drop a minifigure down there, they would just hit the black plates there. But it's just there for the looks. And here's the other thing. This was what I was alluding to in my Steve's house episode, or part 2, because I said that the next person across from Steve's house wouldn't be much better than he was, and all that I'm saying right now would be explained if you watch the video. But anyway, moving swiftly on, over here there's a little dock. It's just a small, simple one from like a poly bag. There's this lily pad, which was definitely not in the old one, because this is like newer pieces. And this is probably the most substantial part, the mountain, or as it really is, the hill. But it's supposedly a lot taller, but of course, I didn't really have the pieces to do that. But over here we have the portal. I think all this stuff was on it originally, on Minecraft World originally, but I can't really confirm. At least this nether portal and area over here. Not this. This was all new. And then up here we have a little pond area, or like a little water, and I think that kind of wraps up the whole tour. So let's just pull this back and get back into my janky setup, and we'll look at all the minifigures slash accessories. So, I don't know where to start. I'm gonna try to move this rock out of the way so I can actually see what I'm doing. First thing we have is a baby sheep, just a plain white one. And do I have another sheep? I've got a cow. We got a normal plain cow. It's pretty nice. And then we've got a baby horse. Do I have another horse in here? Yes, I do. I have a, oh, he just lost his body. I've got a skeleton horse. These things are kind of fragile, but it's pretty nice, and it's... Alright, we're gonna put that away. Let's see, what are some other mobs? Alright, we got this. Oh, come on. Give me a break. We got, goat. This goat is just a normal goat. It's nice. We got a creeper. I'm realizing I'm gonna have to speed this up a bit. We got an enderman, which is implied he has a sand block, but originally it was actually an end block. We've got a burning skeleton with an enchanted bow. We got this person who's home to, or who lives in the cat home. We've got Alex with the apple, which she doesn't really have a home, but I just put her next to the portal. We've got Steve. He was in last episode, the one that was 10 months ago. He goes over at his house, although I missed. We've got Fox Person. I don't, have anything about that character. They'll just go over with their house, the Fox Lodge, of course. And then we got Soldier number 1. Soldier number 1, of course, goes over with the whole base thing. We got the Sniper Soldier over here. They go on the tower, but the tower's destroyed. We got an Allay, which is actually a modified version with a zombie torso, a baby zombie torso, which actually, the idea of it came from a video that I saw by Cheesy Studios. He's another LEGO YouTuber. And so I'll link that in the video too, in the description, specifically that video where I saw it, if I can find it. It shouldn't be too hard. But we've got Chicken. I was gonna have him falling down, but he's a chicken. He's supposed to just like attach there, and you can see he's flying, or, well, he's not flying, he's falling. But something that will be flying is, of course, the bees. I've got 1, 2, 3. They're all on different little stands. This one's not even on one. 4. And we've got angry bees, which I just dropped. There's just 2 of them. You just attach them in there. I know it's an illegal technique. Arrest me, but there you go. And then you got a turtle. Pretty standard turtle. This blue piece is just because that's how I attach them to the water. I can't really show you because the water's too far away, but it's out of shot. Well, no, anything can be out of shot. Well, there you go. That's my. All right, and next up we've got a farmer villager. Let's see, what other villagers do we have? We've got this farmer villager. He's for that area. The other guy is supposed to go over there. Let's see, any other villagers? Well, we've got a dead villager, or a zombie villager. We got this villager. I don't know his profession. Can't tell. I don't think he has one. Another zombie villager. Of course, these came from this set over here. We got a zombie, speaking of zombies. And you'll notice a lot of my evil mobs have helmets on, like this skeleton and this skeleton. Also, they won't burn up. And then, of course, we got a pillager. And then a vindicator. I know my Minecraft mobs, don't worry. And then, of course, we have Bucus Gaming. I gotta fix his elytra because it's broken. Looks like this. He's pretty nice. He also has a shield now, which is also nice. And I just dropped it. So, he's pretty neat. He's my character, you know. He's me, somewhat. But who's more me, and is actually modeled off of my Minecraft skin, is this. He too was Bucus Gaming, but, you know. So forgot to throw Bucus Gaming over near his house. So he's over there, of course. He's got the cottage. And my bin's running low. We've got this slime. Where's his face? Right there. Got the slime. We got a baby cow. I know all this is out of order and whatnot. We got a Minecraft sword and a frog to wield it. It's kind of holding this the wrong way, but there you go. We got soldier number 2. We got this person. This person, I think, works at the sheds or whatever. The stable, there we go. And that goes there. And then finally we have, we got this bow here. We got this turtle helmet here. And probably one of the biggest plot lines in the story that I have made up for this whole world has to do with these XLLs. So we got a pink one, not very important. A yellow one, also not very important. But what is important is the blue one, which this side, this table, the green table, is keeping over in their fortified outpost over there. But these guys really want that because they actually stole it from them. And so, you know, it's a whole big deal because these guys stole the axolotl from them. And there's a story to it. I'm not going to go into detail. But these two go on the mountain over here, the hill. So we'll just throw them. And so that's all the mobs, all the characters that go with Minecraft World. And so I think it's safe that we can wrap this video up. It's been 10 months, but you know, that doesn't mean I'm gone for good. I know there's probably been a lot of background noises. There's just a big bin right behind me, so it's kind of hard to film. And I haven't made a video in so long, so, you know, I'm not really used to doing this. It's been a while. But that wraps it up. This is Minecraft World. It's changed a lot. And maybe I'll make a part 3, but I doubt that there's going to be any changes to it. But that's all. Thanks for watching. And if you want to, like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.